I got heavily addicted to an arcade game last night.
Oh, you did. You did. It was the worst arcade game you could have possibly chosen.
Dude,
He was in the coin jutsu. It was awesome.
I'm a vibes guy, but I kill the vibes. Yeah, Garn, I'll let you tell a story.
Yeah, so we went into the arcade machine, and normally when you go into a Japanese arcade, people, they play like the rhythm games or one of like the cool kind of like battle royales. First thing Ludwig does is just go straight to the horse betting machine. Like that's the first thing he does.
Didn't you do a video being like, I am a gambling addict. I'm trying to better. And then go straight for the gambling machine. And the worst kind of gambling, virtual horses.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish they were real.
Yeah, so why
the fuck would you want them to be virtual? I don't
He's
understand.
LARPing being a real gambler. He's just practicing.
So to preface, gambling is illegal in Japan. So you can't.
It's like the biggest asterisk ever.
Yeah. Gambling is illegal, but
Yeah,
in
same
this
with child
case-
porn.
Yeah.
Both illegal here.
Yeah, both illegal. But in this one place we went to, you could not win anything. The only thing you could possibly win is more tokens, which Ludwig exchanged like $30 worth of tokens, which I think is more than anyone's ever exchanged in this one.
I accidentally went to a machine that was like mass transfer. Like there's normal machines, it's like, put in $100, and then there's one that's like, it's minimum $30. And I went to that one because I didn't know the difference. And so I had just like a shit ton. I had tokens for like a group of school
He
children.
kept trying to explain to me. He's like, no, you can like exchange the coins. And I'm like, well, what can you exchange them for? He's like, well, more coins.
More coins.
Yeah.
The coins allow you to keep playing.
Yeah.
I'm like playing the game that
Like,
gives you
are
coins.
Are these money coins or
No.
their own currency?
These are so he got like big tokens which you could which you could exchange for even like smaller coins which you can use for the machines.
It's a really fun game.
You transferred your money, which works universally anywhere, for a piece of plastic that only works in this one thing.
Machine, yeah.
They said crypto was crazy.
And it turned to be shit.
Yeah.
Well, this one might not be.
So so after the horse racing machine, he found this new machine, which the gameplay of this machine was how fast can you put the coins into this machine?
Yeah, and see how fast they come out sometimes.
And depending on how fast you put coins into this machine, it shits out more coins. So he's
Just gambling.
It's not even gambling because
It was like a laundromat simulator. Like, he was just practicing putting coins in something.
And it's like there is a mechanical level of skill you need to quickly get the coins into a group and then put them in the machine because it has like a slot. And at the start I was kind of bad, so I hired the help of Garnt and Aaron. And I was like, "You guys get this side, I'll get this side."
Yeah.
I walked up to Aaron at one point and I'm like, so how you doing? He's like, I have a follower. And he has like a little monster following him in the game. And I'm like, what's that mean? He's like, well, it gives me the monster and now he follows me and he'll always follow me. And I'm like, can you take it with you after? He's like, no, it's just gonna follow me for now. And I go over to Ludwig, I'm like, how you doing? He's like, I have a follower. And they are not communicating, but they both like individually came to the conclusion that this is valuable.
Yeah. Yeah, so somehow like there was like an RNG mechanic where sometimes you can summon an in-game, like there was a screen where I don't.
That sounds like shit.
It is so
it's like,
shit.
The girl bars where you can like pay for people to hang out with you. It's like the follower kind of keeps you
Right.
in the
But
machine.
except
It,
At
it
least
feels
you
like
get,
you're on a journey.
At least you get companionship out of that. What do you get out of this?
More
is-
coins, more coins.
More coins. I
Yes, sir.
think it was like about half an hour into this where we kind of just sat there, like we had this realization of like, why are we playing this? And you were just like, no, dude, you don't understand. You get more coins. And I think Nick asked, so what do you do with the coins? Well, you get to play more. And then after you play more, you get more coins. And sometimes you get like a jackpot where you get like
awful.
It was like Parasite, and he's in the basement, and then the camera like goes up through the levels, and we're like sophisticated playing the claw machines,
Yeah.
and we cannot
sophisticated.
we cannot stop winning. We're on the claw section, and what I mean by cannot stop winning is Sydney who speaks Japanese told the people at Taito to put the toys closer to the edge so that we could win more, which they did for us.
Yeah.
So we won a bunch.
Yeah, well, they don't really have the concept of, but people might like just not play it and ask them to move it. So
Yeah.
it's kind of a trust thing.
Right.
Yeah.
And you can just abuse that.
For sure.
Yeah, I realized it was bad because I think I sat there for an hour and a half and they talked about karaoke and going to that 30 minutes in. And then they kept bringing it up and I was so sucked into the machine. And in my mind, I was like, Mom, I can't pause the game. But the game never ends.
And we keep putting more money.
They all walked out and I'm still playing and it's like at this point it's a cutscene because it's just making me money because I've put so many coins in at this point. So I'm just watching the coins fall and I'm just smiling. And then Gart like pokes his head down. And he's like, dude, And I was like, yeah, no, my bad, my bad.
Yeah. I saw Garnt looked like genuinely concerned. We're all waiting outside, and he kind of like for a moment's like, I'm gonna go check on him, and he goes back in, and you come out, and you're still talking about the coins. You're like,
I left about.
you're like, oh, dude, I left like 1,500 coins.
I left about 2,000 coins. Somebody came up so big.
the number keeps going up. By the way,
Oh, okay.
It's so many
And
coins.
can you do something with these coins?
No.
You could smelt the metal and make a sword.
have you thought about the sword metal?
Yeah.
No, I think we had just like made a perpetual motion machine. Like,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
said it's not possible. Just put Ludwig in front of one of those
Yes, sir.
machines.
Yes,
and
sir.
It'll just go on until the end of the universe.
I am the perpetual motion.
There's a really cool thing that I've always wanted to play. There's like a six-player Mario Party gambling machine. And there's not many of them left because it's pretty old. But I just found it really weird that Nintendo would allow that. But yeah, it's just like Mario Party.
They
where
used
you
to be
can-
nuts.
Yeah.
I don't think Nintendo has a lot of dominance on what they allow here. I was like walking down the street and I saw Mario, and it was like, come into our bank, and it was like a voice bubble. I don't think they signed off on Mario.
No, they did. They for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
They
sure.
did.
They're way more
Yeah.
lax here, I
Yeah,
think.
it's super
That's-
weird. They're so much more trusting here of like Japanese brands.
Yeah.
It's like Mario, and he's like, read Hello Baby, Chapter 3.
Yeah. It is odd how like Nintendo is like they're like anything Japan related promotion, like fuck it, use Mario, dude, fuck it, like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
But, like,
Pikachu Tango was
anything-
weird. The Pikachu Tango is a bit weird.
It's like the default missing texture when you don't know, when you don't have a graphic for that.
yeah, but it's kind of strange how they're like really like strict about it abroad, and they won't give it to companies a lot.
Yeah, that's true with a lot of Japanese companies. That I think they're just afraid.
Ava as well.
Ava, yeah.
There's like everything Ava.
As soon as you talk about them using that IP in somewhere abroad, they're like, no, we do not do that. But here in Japan, you can get fucking anime butt
Everything.
plugs.
You can live off Ava, literally. There's
Yeah.
Ava food. There's Ava anything of any you would want, like a gambling machine. It's
a video.
which you would.
And I can get these anywhere.
someone's
You're
done
saying
that.
these are
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
someone
yeah.
did a video. Yeah. Anything Ava you can get. Think about it. There's an Ava version of it.
Yeah.
But like at the for the joke, like for the butt plug thing, that's like a real thing. It's like
No, you could definitely get an Ava butt plug.
That there is definitely an Ava butt plug. Or
And it's like
That's like a-
licensed IP.
Yeah, probably.
That's
Why
tight.
not?